Hi, welcome to Open Education for a Better World Yearly EduScope. Today, I'm going to demonstrate to you about an AI-powered learning platform that we've been developing. X5Learn is a learning platform that is being developed by the X5 project, where we use artificial intelligence to match open educational resources to the right learners at the right time. I am Sahan Bulatwela, who works as a research assistant in this project. Before we go into the demonstration, let's get a bit of background about what X5Learn is. As I mentioned earlier, X5Learn is an AI-powered intelligent learning platform. This allows us to use artificial intelligence in order to discover open educational resources that are relevant to users, and then also provide them efficient ways to explore these educational resources efficiently. This platform uses several aspects of AI in different levels. For example, when we ingest open educational resources, we use artificial intelligence to further enrich them. We also use artificial intelligence to provide search and recommendation services for the user. Then we also have transcription and cross-lingual translation services that will allow the user to break the cultural and lingual barriers. On top of that, we also have some additional artificial intelligence features that are to do with sequencing open educational resources in the right order and many other application areas. This X5Learn learning platform is a result of the artificial intelligence and other relevant technological innovations that are being driven by the X5 project. If you would like to get a better understanding of the X5 project and what we do about artificial intelligence in education, I highly recommend you to tune in to the keynote by Professor John Shaw Taylor on AI in education, which will be delivered today at 4 p.m. in room W2. Now, I would like to take you to a demonstration of the X5Learn platform. X5Learn platform is available to the general public via the URL x5learn.org. Once you go to this URL, here is how the landing page of X5Learn looks like. From here, you can sign up for free to register yourself, or if you're already registered in the platform, you can use the login button to log in to your account. Once you've logged into the system, this is how your home page looks like. You can see some featured content, and also you can find a search bar that you can use to discover new open educational resources. So first, what I'm going to do is to use this search functionality to look for materials that are related to machine learning, a topic that is very close to me. So once you've searched for the machine learning keywords, the system will provide you with a series of educational resources. What you can notice here is that you can find both PDFs and also videos as part of these search results. X5Learn is capable of providing you with open educational resources that belong to multiple modalities. Now we can look at how we use AI to enrich these materials. So here what you can see on top of the thumbnail and the titles of these materials is that we have this bar which we call the content flow bar, where you see what different Wikipedia concepts are associated with different parts of these educational materials. So if you take this video, for instance, you can see that in the first part of the video, there is a lot of discussion about customer lifetime value, machine learning, marketing, and over time, these topics evolve into different other topics such as predictive modeling and data warehouse. If you don't know about what data warehouse is, you could quickly go into the topic, and you could find a very small description of what this topic means. And you can also coincidentally search for materials that are directly relevant to this Wikipedia topic. Now, how this is becoming more important and more useful is when you are dealing with longer resources. For example, let's look at a longer video. Here we have a video which is approximately about 1.5 hours, and here what you can see is that this particular video has been fragmented into different parts, and for each of these different parts you can see what different Wikipedia concepts are being discussed in this video. And one of the very interesting thing about using X5Learn with videos is that you can click on a particular fragment of a video, and then you can directly start playing from that part of the video. This makes navigating within videos extremely efficient. Now let's look at this PDF file. Here what you can see is a PDF that we have extracted from videolectures.net, a popular open educational resource repository. And here we have this PDF deck of slides that talk about groundwater modeling. And if we want to access this PDF in a larger screen, you can click on the expand button and we will open the PDF in full screen. So one of the very interesting things here is that there is the capability for you as a learner to take self notes. You can make a self note of these materials, and what this will do is the next time you look at this particular material, these hooks that you created as self notes will allow you to reflect on certain things that you wanted to remember when you are looking at this material. Next to that, there is also a related section. What does this section do? This section allows our content-based recommendation algorithm to find similar materials that could be associated or related to the knowledge areas that are being discussed in this material. For example, you can see from groundwater modeling, one of the related materials is to do with crop classification. So both of these materials tend to be related to agriculture and machine learning for that matter. In X5Learn, we also think that transparency is an important part of empowering the learner about how AI is being used in these systems. For a user to understand how AI is being used in the X5Learn system, we also provide a switch called Unveil the AI. By switching this on, there will be additional annotations that will be available to the learner. The user can click on these explain buttons and find out the different types of AI that is being used in this part of the system. And if you want to know more about these AI technologies, you can click on this button and it will load you with a new demonstration, where you can try this AI technology. This is the same with other AI technologies as well. For example, if you take the search, it will provide you a demo where you can try the search functionality and also give a brief explanation about search. We can also do this for translation, where you can try the translations using the demo, where you can in real time try how cross-lingual translation works. Now that we have these different types of artificial intelligence being used in this platform, what we've also done is to use these Wikifications or these Wikipedia concepts that we associate with these materials to provide novel interfaces or novel representations of these materials that can be used to visualize the information content within these materials. In X5Learn, we provide 4 different ways to summarize these materials. The thumbnails that you are familiar with, then we also provide a representation where you can see the most emerging Wikipedia concepts for different materials. We also have this bubble representation where we also take into account how these different topics could be semantically related to each other. And we also have another approach which is called the swim lane approach. As I demonstrated, we use different types of artificial intelligence technologies to provide an AI-powered user experience to learners who want to discover and consume open educational resources. As an OER platform, we also want to empower creators of open educational resources. For teachers who want to create repurposed open educational resources from the collection of repositories that we have indexed in our systems, we provide a feature to create playlists. You can create a playlist by clicking on the drop-down menu on the left side and clicking on create a playlist. And here one could say, I want to create a playlist with a name, where once you create a playlist, that playlist will be available to you. And now, once you've searched for materials, what you can do is to add these materials to the playlists that you are preparing. So here I'm going to randomly add 3 materials that are related to machine learning. And once I've added these materials to the playlist, they will be available to me within this playlist. And in this playlist, what I can do is I can then move them to reorder them as I please. And another thing what I can do is I can edit the title and the description for this open education resource in the context of this playlist. So I can use this title and the description to specifically address the objectives I wish to fulfill by using this resource in the playlist. Furthermore, we also have an artificial intelligence powered feature that can be used to reorder these materials based on how knowledge should be structured naturally. And once you are happy with this playlist, one can publish the playlist using an open educational resource license, and once it is published, the URL for this playlist can be shared with anyone in the world. I hope you found this demonstration helpful. Please feel free to try X5Learn. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. If you need more information about the X5Learn project, you can find it through the keynote AI in Education, which will be delivered by Professor John Shaw Taylor at 4 p.m. today. Thank you.